Disclaimer. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. Trading involves risk and can result in the loss of your capital. Always practice on a demo account first, and only trade with money you can afford to lose. I am not providing financial or investment advice. You're watching Sam Trading Strategies, where we turn complex trading concepts into simple, powerful systems. Let's get started. All right, traders, let's jump straight into the setup. We're using the ADX indicator with a period of 7 and DI length of 10. Perfect for catching short-term but powerful moves. You'll see 3 lines on your chart. The blue ADX line shows the strength of the trend. The white plus DI line shows bullish pressure. The red dash I line shows bearish pressure. Now it's simple. When the blue ADX line moves above the middle or above 25, it means the market has entered a strong trend. If it's below 20, stay out. The market is flat and signals will be weak. When plus DI white is above minus DI red, buyers are in control. Look for buy trades. When DI red is above plus DI white, sellers are strong. Focus on sell trades. I'm using a 30-second candle time frame with a 2-minute trade expiry. This gives enough time for price to move in our direction after confirmation. Don't rush into a signal. Wait for the candle to close and confirm that the blue line stays above the 25 zone. That's how you avoid fake moves. Now let's look at a real chart example. Here, the blue ADX line moves above the middle, showing strong momentum. The red dash DI line is above the white plus DI line, confirming sellers are dominant. Once a bearish candle closes below support or shows strong rejection from the top, I enter a 2-minute sell trade. The market continues down smoothly, and this trade finishes in the money. This is the power of confirmation over guessing. Always let the chart guide you. Never force trades. Remember, traders, success in binary options isn't just about a strategy, it's about mindset. Stay calm, follow your rules, and don't overtrade after one win or one loss. Patience and discipline are your real indicators. Now that you know the rules, let's go deeper into the charts and spot these setups in live trading. And if you're new here, hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss more strategies like this. All right, let's dive into the charts. Now let's look at this live sell trade example on the GBP/USD chart. You can see here that the blue ADX line is moving clearly above the middle zone, which tells us the market has strong momentum. At the same time, notice that the red dash DI line is sitting above the white plus DI line. This confirms that sellers are in full control. The market has just broken below a small support area, and a strong bearish candle is forming. So right after that candle closed, I entered a 2-minute sell trade. When you're in a live trade, emotions can easily take over. Excitement, fear, or the urge to enter too quickly. But remember, the chart doesn't reward emotions, it rewards discipline. I always remind myself, my job isn't to predict every candle, it's to wait for the right one. A calm trader is a consistent trader, so instead of chasing every move, I wait for clean confirmations, strong trend, clear direction, and no hesitation. Because sometimes the smartest trade you can take is the one you decide not to take. That patience is what separates a professional trader from a gambler. As you can see on the screen now, the market continued to move down smoothly after my entry. The ADX blue line stayed strong above 25, and the price followed through beautifully. This trade ended in the money, exactly as planned. It's not about luck, it's about patience, confirmation, and following your rules. Now let's talk about this sell setup. If you look closely, the blue ADX line is well above the 25 level, which confirms strong trend strength. At the same time, the red dash DI line is above the white plus DI line, which means sellers are dominant. So technically, this looks like a perfect sell signal. But here's the important detail. Notice this big bullish candle with a strong rejection from below. Even though all indicators are showing sell confirmation, that candle is a warning sign. Buyers are trying to push the price up. In such conditions, it's better to stay away and wait for a cleaner setup. The sell trade you see here was taken only to demonstrate the concept, not as a recommended live entry. As the next few candles formed, you can see how price started to bounce upward. That long rejection candle created buying pressure, and the next candle immediately turned bullish. This is a classic example of how market sentiment can change quickly, even when indicators agree. It teaches us that we should never depend only on one confirmation. Always combine technical signals with price action and candle behavior. The market can surprise you, and this is why patience is part of every professional trader's discipline. As the trade continued, the price kept climbing higher, and the sell position finally closed out of the money. A losing trade, and that's completely fine. Losses are part of real trading. So even though this was a loss, it's a winning example in terms of learning. Every trader should analyze both profits and losses to sharpen their strategy and decision-making. Here's another clean sell setup example. You can clearly see that the blue ADX line is well above the 25 level, which means the market has strong trend strength. The red dash DI line is above the white plus DI line, confirming that sellers are controlling the market. A strong bearish candle has just broken below the previous low, showing continuation in the downtrend. So based on this confirmation, I placed a 2-minute sell trade right after the candle closed. Everything looked perfect, a DX strength, clear direction, and a clean breakout. As the trade progressed, you can see the market continuing to move down smoothly. The candles are forming lower highs and lower lows, exactly what we want to see in a strong downtrend. Notice how the blue ADX line remains above the middle zone. That means the trend is still active and powerful. This is where most traders make mistakes. They exit too early or get nervous seeing small pullbacks. But patience is key. When your analysis is right, trust your setup and let the market play out. Every professional trader knows consistency comes from waiting, not chasing. And here's the result. The market continued to drop beautifully, and this trade closed in the money with a clear profit. This kind of setup proves that when the ADX confirms strength and both DI lines agree, the probability of success is high. If you found this live example helpful, don't forget to like this video,